Storyblocks is devaluing your brand on YouTube. And there are a ton of YouTubers that I look up to and aspire just based off of who they are as people and what type of content they produce. I watched Danny Gavert's YouTube video about how he made that cinematic sequence talking about running, right? He goes into an in-depth kind of behind the scenes talk through about how he filmed that cinematic sequence with the guy that was sprinting the 200-meter run. The entire video, I was 100% engaged into his video. I was learning. I was appreciating how he was conversationally engaged with the camera. It felt like he was talking to me. He was ticking every single box until it came to the part where he had to thank the sponsors of this video. You can see it come over the creator's face before they even get into the script, right? I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about because they're doing so well by articulating their thoughts into words, whether they script it out or they're just ad-libbing it, kind of like I do on most of my YouTube videos. I script about 1% of my YouTube videos. Nevertheless, Danny was killing it. And this is actually the perfect time for me to thank the sponsors of this video, Storyblocks. Storyblocks is an online platform that enables you to download. I didn't watch the rest of the video, bro. I didn't watch the rest of it, man, because I was literally taken out of something that I was enjoying and was interrupted by these fucking retarded Storyblocks.
I want to give a shout out to the sponsor of today's episode, Storyblocks.
That's where Storyblocks comes in. They've got subscriptions for every budget.
Now, Storyblocks is an all-in-one platform that allows you to tell whatever story.
It's time to thank our sponsor for this video, Storyblocks. Hang on, have you used it?
This video is sponsored by Storyblocks.
Now, before we dive into it, it's time to bring up today's sponsor, which is Storyblocks.
But before I hit that list, there's no better time in this video to thank today's sponsor, who is Storyblocks.
Everyone's doing it. You can't possibly think, no, you can't, that as a viewer, viewing your content, when it comes time for them to get to the part where you have to thank the sponsors of the video, Storyblocks. Storyblocks has stock footage. We fucking get it. Most of us use it. I use it on occasion, but I can guarantee you as a subscriber or a viewer of this video that you will never see me stop in the middle of my fucking video and say, I would like to thank the sponsors of this video, Storyblocks. I was interested in how you filmed a cinematic sequence consisting of a guy running. I love to see this stuff. I love to see the behind the scenes. I love to see that you were on a one wheel. I love to see how some of those sequences you were actually running with the actor. Like, all this was so awesome. And then all the awesomeness stops and it goes into another Storyblocks ad insert. You don't like doing them. You hate when it comes time of the month to where you have to squeeze in your second Storyblocks video ad insert. We hate it, and I'm sure definitely you hate it. And I'm quite sure that you're familiar with the experience of when you're watching a great YouTube video from one of your favorite YouTube content creators, and it gets to the part where you know he's about to say it.
There's obviously a lot of things that you need to keep in mind when you're putting together these sequences that are going to make it flow as smoothly as you just saw. And luckily for you, I made a nice list for you to keep in mind. But before I hit that list, there's no better time in this video to thank today's sponsor, who is Storyblocks.
And you get your finger ready. If you're watching on a mobile device, you get your finger ready to put over the timeline scrub head. You just inch it forward just by maybe half an inch, and you just hope that the Storyblocks ad insert is fucking done. Oh, I assure you it's not done. You have to scrub up a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more, and then you just move on to another video. Oh, I've got 160K followers or subscribers, and I have, YC Imaging is thinking to himself, I have over 500,000 subscribers, and so who are they to say whether I should be doing Storyblocks ads or not, because they're not the ones paying my bills. Actually, they are. As a matter of fact, I double dare you to do a poll on your YouTube channel via a post. Ask your subscriber base.
Hey subscriber base, do you guys actually love it when you get to that part in my video where I have to thank Storyblocks and let you know that they have stock footage?
I guarantee you won't do it because you already know the answer. And guys, I get it. They're paying you. I fully understand that. I started out this video by letting you guys know that not only am I a YouTube content creator myself, but I am also a YouTube content consumer as well. And as a YouTube content consumer, I fucking hate Storyblocks ad inserts. And every time it gets to that part in your video, I turn your video off.